Poor little truck. It looks like an old man with all his paint coming off the top. Welcome back. My name is 5X Drive, and we are going to install a light bar on our Dodge Dakota 2001. I'm going to show you how to route a light bar on this Dodge Dakota. We got the battery over here, and we're just going to take it up and up right there, and then the switch is going to be in the door. Here's some brackets. I painted them black just real quick. And we got our mounting brackets real quick too. I painted those black. They were already black, but I like to paint these because the paint does chip off if you get a light bar that's like from Amazon or something. That's what we got, is an Amazon light. And we got the hardware for it too. So just those three things. These aren't gonna give enough gap in the middle because it kind of curves. We got a curved light bar as well. We're gonna put it right in the middle of those two because it's a little bit shorter. It's gonna be about right here with the brackets on the inside of it. And then we'll just put pods on these later on. This is what I used for my old one. This is a 42 inch and we're gonna go down to a 40. So it's gonna be in the middle. What you wanna do with your limiter slash receiver. Basically the first step is to find a ground. You can either ground it to the side right here at this bolt, or I also have one down here, which is for the pods down below. We got one right there. Run your line all the way around, basically just zip tying it. And you go all the way around with it.
We got tack 2, razor, some squeegees, and we got XPL wrap. This is clear PPF wrap.
We're gonna test it on this little one first to see what happens compared to the big one, because we don't want to waste a whole roll. Be good for that. So I'm gonna spray some on there. A clean rag, wipe it down, make sure there's no oil on it. We just want enough so we can overlay on each side. Gotta soak that. I find it easier we spray it as we go, so it has weight, so it doesn't curl up on itself. We're just gonna lay that right down there. Just wanna work from the center. Just get it as best you can. Just get it in those corners as best you can. That's gonna slowly fold in on itself around the edges once you get them creased down. And we're just gonna take our razor blade, go around the edge of it. Pretty easy to follow. Unless you're like an actual pro with this, you're gonna leave like a couple bubbles or so in the middle of it. I don't know how they do it. I went from the middle out a couple times, but still, even in a small area like this, there's still bubbles. Hardly tell it's there, to be honest. I mean, if you look down the side of it, you can see it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's definitely like, and even if some gets trapped under there like that, it's not gonna affect the light bar itself like paint would. A little wonky, but. We're gonna go absolutely center with it. Right in the middle. We just want to make that solution dry up. No, don't go too fast when you're starting because it might pull it too. You don't want that. It went better in the smaller one, to be honest. Get all that solution out. Awesome, we let it dry it out and it stuck pretty well. See around the edges and stuff. You can barely tell it's there. It still looks pretty dang good. And this will keep it from UV rays and it'll save for over time. You can put a new one over it if you want. I bet the paint will break down before the actual light, and that's so much better. We're just gonna put a little divot. Same with this one. I'll do it right there.
So we got our 2 pinholes. Get a small drill bit. That's what it's supposed to look like. Right now, I angled it down in the middle, so it's resting on the middle of it. But a lot of back and forth work. I basically just set it there and then marked out holes. I lined it up with these brackets. You want to measure the top of your roof and then measure your light bar too. Kind of subtract that from each side. I marked out the holes, so we're gonna drill some holes real quick. And then on your passenger side, I have a hole already cut right down here. It's for my other one, so we don't have to worry about that. I just gotta get a little bit of gasket maker. I'm just gonna put it around the hole. Block out any water. Like I said, just a tiny bit. Line it up. I just got some black screws. I just pointed at the end so it can kind of tap itself. So when I get it set into place, so just leave them a little loose. Just want to angle it up just a little bit so it's off of our roof. And we're going to thread our wires straight down through the hole we drilled. And then it actually has 2 layers to it. So you're just going to have to go through one and then drill through the second one to thread this wire through. Going from the door, and then we'll just connect the 2 wires with quick disconnects. Sick. Okay, we got that. We're just gonna guide it right there. Positive to positive. Negative to negative. We'll put our sleeve back on. Get this outside lip out too. Trying to start fire. Tight. If you can hang on, you're good. You're gonna put this guy in. Okay, so just shove him through. And then make sure it's the right way. Shove him through. Just like that. And then this one's the 2 screws. Make sure you test it too before you do all this. There we go. Now for the top, I want to put a little silicone around here, some gasket maker around this, and then I'm gonna go test it out, see where we need to position it, and then it should be done from there. And then we're on the driver's side. For the switch, we just ran it right straight back. Same thing that we did last time in between here. And then we didn't have a grommet, so I just took the wires and I just kind of poked a hole right where the wires are. This big old tube full of wires. I just poked a hole on the side of it. And then just took this door off pretty much, which is just a couple screws on the bottom. And then you lift it up, and there's a screw back here too. And you can pop this off. You take this whole thing off, and then I just drilled a hole right here, got a switch. It's just an up and down switch. So gotta reconnect the battery. So negative. We go inside and test our light, see how it works. Sick.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah.